Last time, our heroes fought against yet another Alirihe. However, the size of it was larger than anything they've seen before. Um, of that monster type. Julius and Jay saw their worst fears as they were inflicted by the monster's frightful presence. Uh, Through their strong teamwork, they managed to defeat the giant, uh, and deciding to leave before anything else decides to stop them. They navigate their way through the sewers, now being able to hear the normal city life they once missed. They miraculously made their way onto a new chapter where they found their bodyguard friend they knew on the ground unconscious. Next to them, a Kitsayan woman with a menacing weapon stood over, watching you all approach. While half the team took care of Brian, Julius begins fighting the woman until the fight is broken by the Empress. After dropping some knowledge on her, she decides to invite them into the bar to talk. Lots of things uncovered as they begin talking. Some of the most prevalent is Momo's identity as the Empress's sister, Yaretsu and Grayson working for someone named No, and the Empress summoning for Reed. With this information, the gang goes back to their undisclosed mill and find it dirty as fuck, but still functional for the most part. And
not as dirty as when we first found it.
Exactly. They took a nap and they woke up the next day, and this is where we left off. At the moment, Julius isn't here. He said he was going to do some errands. So, boop. But what are the rest of you doing?
Probably trying to tidy up as best I can, at least get it relatively back to where we left it.
Nice. I believe you used Gust to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gust of wind, I used that to as just like a leaf blower, trying to get all the debris.
That's a first level spell slot, right?
It's a innate power that I get as a Triton.
Oh shit! Right.
Although I can only do it once per long rest, but it's
you can use it, and I'll say you do a
I used
good
it
job.
before we.
Oh, okay.
I used it rested.
Gotcha.
Just say that.
Yeah.
I don't really use that spell much.
That's fair.
At all. It would be helpful if it wasn't concentration, because then I could do the spike growth and then but they're both concentration, so I can't.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Anyways.
What about...
Maybe it's something you can train to have not be concentration.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, hello there, team.
And Julius is back, presumably.
Did I miss a lot?
Nah, we kind of just started.
Sweet.
So, I will deal with whatever you wanted to do last, Julius, since, supposedly you're not here. But, Walleye and, Jay, what are you guys up to?
You said there's actual furnishing down here in the dark
Yeah.
basement.
Yeah.
This one is my room.
I think there's like a table where you're standing, right?
I don't know.
The kitchen is down here. This is the pantry. Over here is Jay's workshop.
Take the
all I
first chair I
remember.
can see from the elevator, wherever that is in this room.
Yeah, sure enough,
Just
it's
lounge around in it.
right where you are.
Well, I mean, you can have your own room if you want. It's the one all the way in the back over here. It's pretty sizable, bud.
This chair is comfortable.
I thought that big one. Wait, where are you sleeping, Julian?
Me?
Yeah.
I was just gonna let Noreen have it. This one used to be mine, but I was just gonna
Oh.
say that this one was mine. It's all right.
I
You can.
remember mine was one of these two.
It's okay. I like that one for you.
It's the closest to the water. That's why it's just like, I think it was this one.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Jay, what are you doing?
I hope clean.
Nice.
I'm a like focus my efforts in cleaning. I'm like cleaning up the workshop area and like pulling all of my tools that I had like rushedly shoved into the bag of holding out and just like putting them back.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch your workshop area. I would have no idea how to clean up your stuff.
Roll. I want to say just a. I'll say Dex. For you specifically, Jay, since you're not using magic, I assume, right? Are you just using like a broom, dustpan?
I wouldn't be using magic for like putting the tools back in their spot, but I do have like prestidigitation.
Ah, okay, yeah. Well, then with that, yeah, that's simple enough to do over and over again. But yeah,
Nice.
spending a little bit of the day cleaning. There's not so much dust in the air anymore. So Julius, you said you wanted to do some things.
Yes. Maybe finding some stuff, potentially getting some services rendered.
So, do you know of anyone that could help guide you finding the stuff you need?
I'm looking back at the list today.
No problem.
Here we go.
'Cause
Bam.
otherwise, I would probably have you roll a charisma check to try to find people.
I'm thinking if I know anybody along those lines. Now, okay. So for the first part, where I'm looking for some sort of weapons craftsman, right? I'm thinking that maybe the lady that did our uniform, like our clothing, might have an in, you know what I mean, as a magical craftsman herself, in that lane. So maybe that's one person there on that front, and then as far as like black marketing the non-lethal bullets, which was we were supposed to kind of be, I guess, flavoring as enforcer stuff. Basically, maybe I'd want to use my the training I did for, you know what I mean, finding illegal stuff around town, and also, you know what I mean, any previous enforcer knowledge.
Yeah. For the enforcer knowledge, which way? What do you want to do first?
I think the crafts one would probably be the easiest to lock down. maybe we could say that I go out later in the night to apprehend some black marketing activities.
Gotcha. Okay. Roll me a.
Are you Batman?
It might be. Roll me a history check.
History?
Yeah, to see if you remember where the seamstress is.
Oh boy. Might I might I investigate through some of my documents? No. I'm just-
I mean, if you actually had something written down, then sure.
No, but so I didn't mean to turn on that advantage. So I think the 3 is the first one. No, I don't think I would have had anything written down, but maybe like her number, in my phone or something like that.
I don't remember either. It's like you text me. It's like, nah, bro, I don't know.
You had the contact written down, but you never put down a number. So it'll take you a little bit to find her, but eventually, sure enough, you do. Let me move you to the city.
And this isn't something that we talked about either, but I guess I never after I had my armor made into these clothes, I never really thought about maybe getting better armor. So if I find this lady, maybe that's something
Yeah,
I can talk to her about potentially.
It takes you a few hours of rummaging through the city. But sure enough, you find her in Old City.
It's like hot out. I have to like stop to reapply my secret makeup.
Yeah, it's
I'm like sweating a lot.
The sweat is not helping. You find her place, and you find her just before she's about to close.
Oh gosh. Oh, I don't remember her name either.
I mean, you're at her shop.
I say hello and I begin to introduce myself as Julian, not Julius. My name is Julian.
Okay. Oh,
And
hello.
Hey, and so I guess I, make my way into the shop, and I guess I just wait for her to like turn around. You know what I mean? Before I I'm just saying that I'll like cancel out the makeup or whatever. I'll like wipe it off as she's turned around so that it just seems like it was me. Maybe it was a trickle of light on her eyes when I came in, but there's nothing weird going on here. It's just somebody you've met before showing up again.
She doesn't turn around as you're kind of just entering the store. She just keeps looking. Are you here for something quick? Because I'm about to close.
I prestidigitate the sound of knocking behind her.
She glances over.
And I quickly I wipe my face off.
Sleight of hand.
Oh no. All right, not
Nice.
bad.
What were you disguised as before?
Much less handsome version of myself.
Gotcha. So there's like a few small spots where there's acne, but you look more handsome now.
I appreciate you saying that.
You're Jay, right?
Whoa, no, my name's Julius, ma'am. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Aimer.
Aimer?
It's in the store name. Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair thing to say. I can see how you could say that. Yeah, no, I've just come back to see you. I had a few questions, but I was hoping you might be able to help me out with a couple things. Hopefully, I don't need to take up too much of your time.
With what?
Well, first, and I guess the most on brand for what you've got going on here, I was wondering if I could, I guess, speaking mechanically to keep it simple, have my armor changed from scale mail to either breastplate or half plate,
Hmm.
and right, so that's the thing that's more up your alley, making my clothes a bit tougher and potentially a set change for a costume. Um, I was also wondering if you know of any magical weaponsmiths. I've got this wand of web, great wand, and I wanted to have some work done on it and a weapon. Wondering if you knew anybody. You're a magical craftswoman yourself, very well-to-do. It seems. Wondering if you might know anyone in the same vein to help me get that done.
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd love if I could persuade you to help me out with that. And I flash her a award-winning charismatic smile as I like wipe the acne off of my face.
Persuasion check. Go ahead.
All right.
All right, but it's gotta be quick.
What if I give you a nice hug?
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Um, there. I have a brother, but he doesn't work like he used to. He lost both his arms, but
Oh, that's
no, but it's okay. He still works a little bit, just not as much as he used to, or as good.
Has he gone to see a master maker?
What?
The guys with the prosthetics.
Oh no! He doesn't like that. He I don't know. He's weird.
Well, I mean, maybe I'll show him some pictures. I've seen one of those things like shoot a fist off the end. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, okay. I will call him. Is that for the weapon, right?
Yeah, I don't know what I wanted it to go into. I was hoping that I could get it put into weapon magically, sort of. I've got a few that I've got here, but waiting to see what he might say.
He likes doing stuff like that. He has a shotgun axe, actually, that he made for me, and it's right there. And you see,
Well, you've got a shotgun?
yeah, you see a shotgun axe like almost hidden, like right above the door frame, like on the entrance.
It's a shotgun with an axe on it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I start to I like kind of like break, character a little bit. I like, oh my god, that's so sweet. Like, just like run over. I'm kind of not even listening to what she's saying anymore. I'm just like looking at it. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you even use it? Like, does it swing the axe automatically?
Shut up.
Okay.
As for the armor, you're gonna have to bring me the materials.
A word? So I gotta give you, okay. Cool,
Give
cool.
me the thing you already have, and you're just gonna have to provide money and whatever it is you want protection equivalent for.
Okay, cool, yeah. How much would you charge a person for a operation like that? And I guess I'm looking to have it pretty much made into the same thing I have now. Like, I've kind of got these 4 outfits that I can change into, but with the same level of protection there.
You don't know my prices, do you? Because Momo called in a favor.
Oh yeah, I totally know the prices. They were it was a pretty good deal. You were saying you needed about 100 for the special change outfit. I think that was 102,700 copper. Yeah, 100 gold, and
Yo,
I just started
dude.
like randomly saying things. Like some of them are cheap prices, some of them is way too much.
Do deception and persuasion. Another 17.
So that's the persuasion. Where's deception? Man, I knew I should have took that skill.
It's alphabetical.
I was like, no, you've got charisma. Hold on.
You're a funny guy.
I'm just trying to be genuine.
It's 1,000, but 1,000 GP, but for you, 700.
500.
700.
I give her a wink and I say thanks.
No problem. Now get out. I'm trying to leave.
Okay. Well, it's always nice to see you. Do you have a bathroom I could use real quick right before I gotta take a? Well,
Fine. Go. It's in the back.
And I go to the bathroom and I reapply the makeup. Should I make a charisma check?
No. It just takes you a few minutes.
Yeah, so I go back in there and I apply the makeup and I like leave quickly. And as I'm leaving, I'm not like really looking her dead on, but I let her know I'll return. And I take down her number officially.
Yep.
Aimer.
Write it down somewhere. As you pass by and leave the store, she kind of just has a look of disgust. Like he just got a lot uglier somehow. Cool. While this is happening, do the rest of you want to do something similar? Like, are you guys looking for something, or do you guys want to obtain, or maybe do something? I don't know, anything.
Well, I don't understand nothing about the city.
Jay will start to disassemble the pieces of the Genesis replica
Cool.
that he had shoved into a bag.
You did take all of it, right? Or was it
Yeah.
just okay?
You just start shoving the body in the bag.
You're disassembling it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, so like it used these like, what did it use to fly? Was it like magic? Or was it like little Iron Man like jet?
It is, so it's both. The answer is both. Of course, because this whole setting.
Magical Iron Man.
But
jet.
it is kind of like Iron Man, yeah. Using propulsion jets. Make a, I want to say sleight of hand for like disassembling the fine parts and whatnot. Yeah, do that.
Would it be sleight of hand, tinker's tools, or smith tools?
Ooh, good point. I think it'd be tinker's tools. Yeah, do that one. Nice. This is a pretty well done robot, so it takes you a while to do it. It is a lot more complicated than building a PC, so it takes you a lot it takes you a while, but you do it pretty good. You don't have any broken pieces or anything, or you didn't break any pieces while disassembling it. So if you're going to study it further, you can with more ease. What about Noreen, did you want to do something?
I'm just tending to the dryad leaf plant that I have.
Gotcha. Nice.
I was just rereading the description on it, and it's just like it can survive in a bag of holding, by the way. But I unprepared the speak with plants because the dryad leaf is able to do that.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, I had to find which place or which set of items, magic items it was in. So I just had to re-add all of them. But
yeah.
But yeah. And while you said you're just chilling.
Yeah, they don't really have anything better to do. They're kind of out of water right now, you know?
I'll say I picked 2 of the leaves off the dryad leaf to carry.
Nice. Cool. So,
There's a pond/lake right next to the mill.
Metaphorically.
Yeah.
I
was saying like if you're just chilling, like I know you like to be in the water, so like I'd point out there's a lake like
it's literally right next to right next to a large lake.
That's true.
You want to throw the map of the town at the middle?
That is smart. Where the fuck is it? Oh shit. Here, I gotta.
Do you have the map that the
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I just archived it.
No, you don't. No.
Making one real quick. Yeah. So you guys are down here.
Yep.
It's not even a 5-minute walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lake that's big enough to have books, so.
Yeah. But yeah, you are welcome to chill there if you want. So Julius, when would you want to be doing the criminal hunting thing of yours? Would it be later at night?
I mean, I guess I'd start as soon as I went off, or maybe I guess. So she was gonna give her brother a call, not that she wouldn't have given me his information to go meet him.
No, she said she was gonna give him a call. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, while there's still daylight left, I want to just try to visit a place where I might be able to find some armor on the up and up.
Cool. Any places would be good for that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I figured I'd do some.
Let me just pull up the item.
While normal people would be working, you know what I mean? I guess I could take care of that before I start trying to race the mean streets, trying to find black market activity.
Exactly. Let me look up armor.
Don't look it up, man. It's a blanket, 100 gold pieces.
Oh.
No problem.
Yeah, just... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so took away 100 gold pieces.
Oh, I honestly, I was joking, bud.
Oh, shit. Well, then, fuck you.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, like, I'll do that, but full
But take off-
disclosure,
Um,
like, yeah, full disclosure. I don't want you to, you know.
hey, you know what? Just for that, you're getting rid of 100 gold pieces.
I mean,
And
hey,
you're
if it's
getting
100 gold
nothing.
pieces there.
You got
Nah.
Oh, no.
pickpocketed.
What'd you say, Jay?
I said you got pickpocketed.
Yeah, you got pickpocketed. You said plate armor?
Half plate.
Half plate. Okay.
hmm It's a +1 in AC for me, basically.
Okay. It is.
Or, I mean, maybe I can see about some magical armor. I guess we are of that level where that might be. Maybe. What level are we now?
5.
5?
Yeah.
We'll see how much it costs.
It says here it is 750 GP, but nobody uses armor in this day and age. So I will say, getting something the equivalent of half plate would be, I'll just say 75 gold pieces.
Word. And it's 10 silver to each gold, right? Or is it 100?
10, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of silver.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, let me just get rid of some of this other stuff before I.
That's fair. But yeah, it is. I'll say it's 75.
I was just running the math real quick. Okay, so 750 silver pieces. So yeah, I just like pay for that and I lump that in together. I get that in like, you know, my bag or whatever. Now, or I guess is that for, so like what if I wanted to get some +1 half plate? Is that like exponentially more expensive? You want some, we could talk about that later if you want some time on it.
Add like 25 more. So like 100 even.
Cool. So a crisp 1,000 silver pieces. That's much better math for me, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was like about to have to do some real deductions there for a second, but
Cool.
okay. Sweet, yeah.
Awesome. Jay.
Yeah.
So you got this shit disassembled. Are you planning to do anything else? Because I think I remember you saying you wanted to do something a little more, like, aside from studying. Unless it was just studying. Then.
Oh, I was disassembling it with the intention of like fixing any like obviously broken like parts and then kind of trying to find a way to reintegrate certain systems from the machine into the enforcer, so into the soldier armor.
I would like to point out that while I brutalized that thing heavily,
Definitely, it is.
in a couple hundred parts now.
If you go, you can like get some scrap metal from town, and if you buy enough, then I'll say you'll able to use the scrap metal to have to fix all the parts. It is, like Walleye said, it is pretty busted up. I will say that it'll cost you. I'll say 20 gold pieces if you want to like get enough scrap.
Okay.
Cool. So using the scrap metal, roll.
I love how half the team is like out doing productive things, the other half is just chilling.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with just chilling, you know.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta catch a vibe.
Yeah. Roll smiths, your smith's tools, while you're fixing it up. Oof. The scrap metal and this metal that the replica has is pretty different. It takes a little bit to make it work. Roll for me one more time. Again, it is very rough looking. The scrap metal is obvious to where you're applying it. Imagine Frieza after he comes back and he looks fucked up with all those with all those parts on his face and body. Like he does not look good. And this replica does not look very well. But it's functional, right? So that's pretty much what you were going for anyways. As for the systems, is Jay knowledgeable in like software, or is he just like more like mechanic?
Slightly. But when I meant systems, it was more of like the hydraulic systems and like when things like displayed on like a blueprint, how it's like all of the individual parts like laid separately from one another.
Say that again. Jay?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to explain. I'm not great with words. So like when you're looking at like a mechanical, hell, even
Blueprint?
Lego does it. And it's trying to like explain like how all the parts go together. It's like a
Like a diagram.
picture. Yeah, and like all of the parts are like separated from another. That's basically what I'm doing to this robot and like putting the parts out like that onto a table, and like the systems, I'm like grouping the like, oh, like, well, these are the hydraulics that like move the limbs and stuff. That's what I mean by the systems.
Okay. I thought you meant like the software. Okay.
No,
No, I
like
understand.
this is the system that controls the like the thrusters and the legs, and these are like the hydraulics that move the legs and stuff. Just like grouping all of that stuff together.
Gotcha. Cool. And you said you're wanting to add them to your suit.
Look to like eventually integrate them into the armor. Yeah.
Okay, make me an intelligence check. 14. You believe you can do it. It's not something you've done before, but you got the confidence and the aspirations to do it. Now make me a. I want to say either Tinker's Tools or Smith's.
Do what?
To see if you're how exactly you would be planning this. Like planning to do you want to try to do it like today, or do you think it's like more like a slower long-term process?
I would maybe start like drawing up like rough drafts of like the blueprint.
Cool.
Like a blueprint, like how like integrating like the like say like I don't know the thrusters from the android's feet into the boots on the legs of the armor.
Gotcha.
Like start drawing up plans.
Cool. I'll say with that intelligence check, you begin working on it. You got some rough ideas that could work, and nice. It rolls exactly the same. And with this, it's gonna take you a little bit, but you're confident you could do it. Cool. So, Julius, it is now dark outside. It is night. You could go back home.
That's when I do my best work.
At home?
No, at night.
At night, okay. Well, if you are rummaging through the city, roll me. Do you have a feat that allows you to know like where to go, or like criminal activity? I think someone does.
It's not a feat, but remember I did like that training to like learn about some of the criminal activity in the city.
True.
So it was just basically you were like you had just given me advantage on checks to like figure out where I was going or to find criminal activity, basically.
Okay. Roll with advantage. Do you remember what you rolled before?
I think it was a straight D20.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna make you roll a d20. Roll a d20 with advantage.
I can like just for future if you want, I can just put like a wow.
Dang.
All right. Rolls.
Maybe
I'm out all night and I hardly find a weapon.
maybe you're looking in the wrong places, but it's or maybe they're avoiding you. You're unsure
Okay.
as you can't really find anything. The little confrontation you were able to like muster up, they quickly left. Unfortunately, everyone turned out fine.
Can I change approaches?
Yeah. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to maybe start out by like discreetly watching different or some precincts maybe that I used to know to see if I can get a beat on anyone like moving goods or something like that. You know what I mean? Start with a more directed approach from the stuff I'm looking for.
Cool.
We can come back to me. I don't know if that was your intent, but I just wanted to let you know maybe I'd do something a little different when I'm looking.
I mean, I was kind of just going like ping pong between other people, but I think Walleye and Narian are just chilling for the day.
Oh, I have a plan
Oh yeah, go ahead.
or an idea. So did he take all of the makeup, or there's still some of it left?
I think you
I didn't
have.
think about that.
I think you have just the one. I think it is the one item.
Damn it! Had to take the entire damn set.
I'm sorry, man.
But unless Julius, you wanna like not put it back on.
I think for the nighttime, we can say that I could have brought it back. I'm just wearing my costume now.
That's fine. Like you took a small break, it went back to the base.
Yeah.
You have it
What
now.
everybody else doing.
Yeah, you have it now, Walleye.
Okay, wonderful. Put that on. Look like the buff Kenku.
Nice.
And go find the cheapest bar I can find to drink at.
Cool.
When I say cheap, I mean diver than a dive bar.
Got it.
I mean, we are in a very rustic town.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Let's see. Where would it be? I think it would be definitely not in the trade district. Not.
We should say
I think it would be like right near the docks. I'll say right
The
here.
cheapest, shittiest dive bar. Hell yeah.
As you
Bar-
go,
It's a bar for the
it's a bar for the what?
the fishermen coming back
Oh,
from
yeah, for sure.
going up.
This place smells like fish. It doesn't even have a
A
name.
homely.
The sign
And
that
serve fish. It smells like fish.
yeah, it smells like fish. The sign that held up has long been gone due to what you can only assume was a dirty stench of fish that eventually just
What do
deteriorated.
you mean? This place smells amazing.
Yeah, for walleye, for sure. Yeah, this is like paradise, man.
I know.
like sea shanties, Theo.
Yeah, dude. There's a bard here. He's just playing some sea shanties, and everyone's just vibing, having a good time in the smelliness. They don't smell it, of course, because they're kind of just used to it. They kind of blocked it off. The most expensive drink here is 1 silver.
Oh my god, this is paradise.
You notice that no one is really batting an eye at you. The sailors here are all pretty diverse. The one of the few things binding them together is their age. They're typically old. Their beards, if they can grow any, they're usually pretty long and white. And their hats, they all have captain's hats, even though they can't all be captains, right? But they are there having a good time. No one bats an eye. No one
Hell yeah.
assumes you're any different. Maybe your clothes give it away, but they kind of don't care about that.
Yeah, start ordering drinks. Probably like a minute struggle as I try and write down the order.
They, sure enough, happily
Hell
give you
yeah.
some nice drinks.
Wonderful.
How
Start knocking them back.
how much are you drinking?
Let's see, how much money do I have? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. Okay. Roll me. Roll me Constitution, like a saving throw, until I tell you to
Save.
stop.
Okay.
I mean, those are some pretty solid rolls, like evening that out. Average.
Stop. Oh my god.
How many drinks is that?
That is, I don't know, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20 drinks.
And the legend of the inebriated alligator was born.
Inebriated Kenku.
That's
Kenku, yeah, right. The inebriated Kenku.
So after
Extremely drunk, extremely buff Kenku.
after the 7th drink, people start to notice you're him, or you're them, rather. So it takes you a while. You build up a crowd, and the Kenku finally goes down after the, what was it, 20th?
20th.
After the 20th sip, or not sip, the 20th drink, you finally go down. But they're cheering you on. Unbeknownst to you, there's people looking out for you. They're kind of just waiting for you to get up at this point. And you just spent the rest of the night having drinks, having a good time with your new sailor buddies.
Absolutely shit-faced.
Absolutely shit-faced.
While that's going on, I think Narine will like go up to the docks and buy some food, and then but while she's out, she'll sort of like take a walk on the town and try to see if she can find anyone who looks like they are around here. Basically, she's trying to see if there's any enforcers or anyone like keeping an eye out for their return.
Cool.
You can take a peek down at Phaenar's house and see if there's been any change there
Okay.
since last time we were here.
Are you're disguised at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they only put on the makeup. They left the rest of it behind.
Gotcha. Perception check while you're going around town.
Is Narine driving?
No, I said I'll take a walk. I think at one point we had like, bicycles. Maybe I'd take a bicycle around.
20. There are a few enforcers, which is it's normal, but from your experience, they probably shouldn't be here because you know they usually don't care. But they don't seem to specifically being keeping an eye out for you guys. They're kind of just in the middle of the city, distant from the mill. As for Phaenar's home, make me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yeah.
Well, if I get close to Phaenar, can I like tell that there's like potentially stuff going on? I'm just trying to see if trying to think if I would be able to cast Pass Without Trace and
You don't. you don't really see anyone near the old home as you're getting close.
I'd probably approach from the lake side because it was like right on the lake. So I'd probably like around here just like start swimming.
Oh, you're
Instead
going
of-
like on the lake?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Still want to stealth check?
With advantage.
Okay. I'll take it.
No one would assume to be looking in the water, so for the most part you believe you're pretty all right.
Okay.
As you get closer where you think the house should be, you actually don't see it.
Interesting. So they demolished. Can I, so seeing that the house is demolished, I'd like to get out of the water, transform into a rat, and just kind of scurry up to the house, and see if the basement is still intact or if there's anything going on down there.
Gotcha. So, you're going up the small ramp, natural ramp that there is in the back, and you notice that the ground, the basement isn't there anymore. You see that it has been filled with gravel.
Okay. Yeah, they really got rid of this place.
The tombs that were not tombs, the graves that were there, have been replaced with dirt. It actually looks like it's been done somewhat recently, because the dirt hasn't been covered with grass.
Interesting. Once I'm done taking my look around, I'll basically swim back across the lake to the mill.
Nice. The food that you bought is soggy.
I mean, it was mostly seafood, so whatever.
It was mostly what?
It was mostly seafood anyways, so whatever.
Oh, yeah, then it doesn't matter. Cool. So ping-ponging back to the city. You already rolled, didn't you? Julius?
Not for. I had rolled that pretty poor roll, and that's why we had said I didn't find anything. And then I said I wanted to change my approach and try to maybe focus on areas around Enforcer precincts, maybe ones that were maybe even in worse repair, or you know what I mean, that might be suffering more since this whole hostile takeover.
Gotcha. Okay. Then roll me one more d20.
Okay.
I meant to say with advantage, but I forgot.
Yeah, that was I rolled the second one.
Yeah.
The 15 was there for me. The 2 you get no love.
So going around where the Paradise district, you see some people just out and about, there's this what you initially thought to be just a giant rat in a hoodie is just a rat person. I don't have a name for them, but for now they're rat folk. You see a rat
I'm
folk.
partial to rattling.
You see a rat folk. He's in a oversized hoodie. He's basically just in the hoodie. He got some cool sneakers, but that's just about it. Hoodie and sneakers. And he seems to be chilling with an Arakakra, and they're kind of just talking to each other. But roll me a perception check. And I'm assuming you're not just being like walking up to people, so I'm going to say roll a stealth check as well.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't turn that advantage off. But that was a low perception check.
Yeah, they just
You don't
seem to
have
be
me
talking.
there.
Yeah,
Oh no,
unfortunately.
not
Yeah,
my best skills.
They are. It's cool. They're talking, and they look a little sus, but you can't really tell for sure what they're doing. And they kind of turn in your direction, and they see you. And they're just eyeballing you until you.
Did I see them? Was there any like connection that I'm making to them? Did I see them kind of working in the area of the precincts, maybe like being around somewhere where they shouldn't have been, or have they just been like standing in the same place? Did I see them maybe with like some boxes or something that had like, you know, Enforcer logos on them, or what was it that like brought my attention to them?
So initially, it looked like they were keeping watch. The Arakakra looked a lot more nervous. But when you're approaching, they kind of just become a little stiff.
Okay. I guess, can I try to, as like I've seen them see me, can I just take another look around to see if I notice anyone else like in the vicinity, or like see what they knowing that or feeling like they might be keeping watch? I just want to take another look to see if there's what they might be watching out for. You know what I mean? Like in my past experiences with like people in these situations who are playing lookout for like some sort of operation, there's usually another spotter somewhere very close by that they're relaying word of mouth information to. And then like, you know what I mean? That sort of usually connects to another person in another spot. And then they're kind of like, you know what I mean, working in a network like that. So I'm looking out for more people.
Yeah, another perception check.
Come on, hot dice, hot dice. All right, not with me tonight.
As far as you
Better
can
than
tell,
3.
yeah, better than 3. As far as you can tell, it's just them. Unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I feel like it might be a little weird to, you know what I mean, just come up to them with no real inkling, right? I'm going to try to just like casually walk off, but like position myself somewhere where I can watch a little bit better. You know what I mean? Until I can see something that like blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Gives me more of a sure idea of like what's going on here. Maybe I try to hide, you know what I mean, after I walk by or something like that.
Yeah. Roll stealth again.
I should have brought Noreen.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, roll stealth again.
I don't know. I was gonna have to be stealthy.
Um, you back up, and when you back up far enough, they kind of just start talking to each other again. The Aarakocra becomes a little bit more jumpy again. Uh,
Wonder if I
and
have any
they
spell.
don't actually seem to see you at this point. Uh, you're at a you're around the corner of you're around the corner from them. They're kind of just like down the block. Uh, and you can assume that they think you are gone.
Oh, you know what? I forgot I can cast invisibility.
That would be good.
It's a it's a spell I have prepared. So we'll just say that like I'm trying to like gather information on this, and I like use my invisibility to get closer to them here, and like maybe looking around in some of these buildings, trying to see how long does this last. Might have to play it more strategically.
How long does it last? Up to 1 hour.
Up to 1 hour. Oh, that's a great amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. How close do you want to get to these people?
I mean, I want to be pretty close to them at first, and then like so normally like what I was saying is like one of these buildings nearby is going to be whatever they're like looking out for. You know what I mean? So like even if I can't glean from their conversation, maybe I'll just start taking a look on the insides.
Hmm.
But I'll get close to them first. I'll say like within 5 feet of them, let's say.
Okay, cool. um,
Or excuse me, I mean within 10 feet, so I could be really close enough to hear anything that they were saying.
the Aarakocra is kind of just again he's jumpy. The the rat folk, he's being kind of mean. Like, you goddamn idiot! Stop! You're being very sus right now. You gotta stop, dude. The Aarakocra responds, "Oh man, I don't know, man. I can't go in the slammer again, man. My kid's not gonna see me again. Oh man, this goes bad. And for what? How much are we getting this anyway? How much are we selling this for?" The rat responds, "Dude, we're getting 200. We'll be all right. It's good pay." I don't know, Mickey. I don't know about this. Just shut up, idiot.
Is it really Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, Mickey the rat. Here.
And what's the bird's name?
He didn't say.
Oh, okay. Mickey the rat. That's messed up to you.
Bird's
Yeah,
probably-
I guess I want to listen at least until I can maybe like glean a profitable like any information where I could use to negotiate against them. You know what I mean? When like discussing the price, or like they seem pretty afraid right now of maybe getting busted. You know what I mean? So like that also is good information. I want to see if I can figure out what time they're expecting whatever to show up. Blah blah blah.
As you're kind of like preparing to figure that stuff out, like figuring out exactly how you want to go about that, the rat says, "Look, here comes Jimmy. Here he is. Oh, good on Jimmy. He always got us. And you see a halfling turn visible before your eyes. He stands right in front of the rat folk. This rat folk, by the way, he's like the size. He's like 5 foot. And this halfling is like, you know, half the size. So it's a kind of comedic scene to be like watched developing. But you see that the halfling Jimmy gives a bag of holding to Mickey the rat. Here you go. Oh boy. Alright, Jimmy. Thanks for this. These bozos don't know what they're missing. We're gonna sell these enforcer stuff, and we're gonna get good money. We're gonna get good money, Jimmy. Thanks again, Jimmy. Why are you saying his name a lot? Shut up. Alright, Jimmy, get out of here.
Does it seem like the rat's wearing a wire?
Perception check.
I've seen this go down before. As an enforcer, I've been here around the block a few times. We'll see, I guess, after this roll. Come on. All right.
There you go.
No, but roll me insight.
Oh God, Gio. There's no way I'm gonna get a second good roll. Oh my God.
This Mickey has been holding in. He's been putting on a very brave face he is scared shitless in all honesty, but he can't look that part if he's gonna be able to do this. So you can tell immediately he's scared.
Lovely.
But he gets a little less scared once he has the bag. Once he secured the bag.
Once he thinks he's secured.
Yeah, once he thinks he secured the bag. It's at this point where Jimmy starts running, and like halfway down the block he just becomes invisible. Alright. Wardo, let's go get our money. Okay.
All right. So as they like begin to pause and I'm invisible, I'm gonna try something first here to surprise them. Right. I want to basically use like prestidigitation to make like some black puffs of smoke, and then I just want to tell them. I guess I'm going to appear in my enforcer clothes, and I'm going to say, drop the stuff, and you know what I mean, and I won't take you in. But if you resist in any way, I'm going to knock you down.
When you appear,
I want to try to be as intimidating as possible. Like, use prestidigitation to make some weird effects, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to just, like, be surprised by, like, whatever, like...
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll be holding one of my weapons, I guess, like, probably battle tax. It's just, like, this heavy axe, you know what I mean? I'm in the...
Roll intimidation.
Ooh...
Roll it one more time for advantage. Because becoming uninvisible.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. So the Wardo, the Arakocra, you see him faint and drop an egg. Um, Mickey,
I restrain a hearty laugh.
Mickey the rat, he's like, oh shit. And he tries to make a run for it. Roll. At this point, you'd be like 5 feet in front of him, right?
Yeah, I would have been like right on him.
Yeah, so you can roll an opportunity of attack.
Okay.
A 13 definitely hits. Where are you hitting him? Like, are you hitting him like right on the chest or something?
Catch him in the leg.
In the leg? Gotcha.
Yep.
Like, oh no, god damn it, Jimmy was fucked. He goes down.
And then I just want to. I mean, I don't know what you're planning right now, but I want to. I guess I don't know how that resolves, but I want to hit him with the shield, and then I want to cast sleep.
Yeah, sure.
On him.
He gets hit. He looks pretty beat up at this point, and he promptly falls asleep.
And I kind of like slap the bird awake, and I'm like, this is this is an example here of why you don't do crime in my town. You know what I mean? And like I swap my clothes back over to my fancy like stylized suit with the shoulder cape and stuff and the mask, and I'm like, because the next time I find you out here, I'm not gonna be so nice. And I take like I rip his sleeve off, and can I say that I non-lethally did that? Like I slapped him in the leg with the flat side of the axe.
Yeah.
And so yeah, then I tell him to get his friend's leg looked at, and I I pick up the box of the stuff, and I empty it into my backpack before I use another invisibility, my last second level spell slot to leave.
So before you put on a mask, what were you looking like?
Well, I still would have had the appearance thing from that Angelico makeup said it was indefinite, so I would have been a real monster-looking version of myself, a real goober, just like completely different brow line, cheeks, chin. You know what I mean? Like crazy proportioned features.
Gotcha. Nice.
Like the guy from Mask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. He gets up. He goes over to Mickey. He starts trying to wake him up, and you obtain several. Hold on, let me roll a. Roll 2d4.
Sir, yes, sir. All right.
Cool.
That's all right.
So, you get a large frost battery, a large frost battery, a large acidic battery, and 2 small pulse batteries.
Ooh, what do the pulse batteries do?
Good question. You would probably have knowledge on that, so I will give it to you that information later.
Word. Okay, sweet. And the frost batteries are the ones that we talked about, right?
Yeah.
The non-lethals, sweet.
Yeah.
the icer guns in Agents of Shield.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I forgot about that. That was such
Forgot
a
about
good show. Yeah,
Shield?
yeah. Like I haven't watched it in a while. I finished it, but goddamn.
Oh man, I still need to like actually finish it,
It wasn't bad.
but yeah, I've
Um,
4 of the actors from it. Anyways,
So you said 3 large frost batteries, 3 acid batteries, and 3 pulse?
I definitely didn't say 3. I said 1 large frost battery, 2 small silver or pulse, 2 small pulse batteries,
Small, okay.
and then fuck, what was the other one? Acidic, 1 large acidic battery. The pulse is thunder damage, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Cool. So, after that, are you gonna go home, or what else are you planning to do?
It's to the Atherton. And I'll also maybe just do a bit of patrolling in the Atherton area, see if there's like anything bad going on around there. They've been pretty nice to us, so might just like.
That first part kind of got cut off. Can you
Oh, my
repeat?
bad. Yeah, I was saying, depending on what time it is, I would just come back to the area of the mill and maybe do a little patrol in Averton. Just like take a jaunt
Yeah.
around the town and see if there's anything weird going on there.
basically,
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
I said basically like what I was doing.
Yeah, I guess not so
Probably
much
with a
looking out
little
for
more-
like enforcers, but like,
Knowledge of what's weird.
Yeah.
but yeah, just like, if there's any crimes, if there's people like, there was a serial killer here at one point. People were just like disappearing in the night. So just keeping my eyes open. They were nice to us. So
Put a perception check.
ooh, can't win them all.
Nope. Everything seems chill though. But you do see some people leaving the dock area just happy, saying that Kenku was something.
I don't know what they're talking about as I make my way back to the undersided mill.
Yeah. Cool. So, unless anyone wants to do anything specifically this day,
I don't know. Fall asleep in an alleyway somewhere.
yeah.
Do I find
Bottle in
wildlife?
hand.
Do I?
No, you
Like
don't
as
find
I'm
wildlife.
patrolling?
Unfortunately, no. But there are people
Yeah.
taking care of him, fortunately. The next morning arrives. Most of you wake up in the mill. Some of you wake up next to 2 of your newfound friends. And
Oh no,
Kinda-
it happened again.
they're kind of just looking after you. They gave you some water. He's like, all right, bud, that was cool, but you know what, try to keep it safer next time. Okay.
Thumbs up as I hangoverly try and find the exit of this building wherever I am.
Right there, bud. Go get him, Tiger. There he goes.
Immediately just go fall in the water.
Shit.
Swimming my way home.
I know they could swim. Eventually though, the cold water wakes you up enough for you to get home.
Oh no, that was the full intention, like the going in the water. In the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure enough wakes you up enough to go home. Where's the base? Here it is. It is at this point like around 10 a.m. It is still early in the day. However, it is at this point where you, oddly enough, get a knock at the door. This is after you've gotten home, gotten some rest. While about an hour after you got home, there is a knock at the door.
Just half passed out in this chair, doing a splitting headache. Where's the makeup? I don't think. Does anyone look around? Is anyone else getting the door?
I mean, I guess I can. I'll disguise myself as a very light-skinned elf.
I'm gonna go to the other chair and just kind of scooch it around so they can't really see me directly. Whoever's at the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically be like right around this corner here.
Can't be bothered to actually leave the room. Just that's too much effort.
Right,
now.
just head down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Head on the table.
So, Julius, you open the door, and it is actually a pretty familiar face. You see, the bartender at a new chapter. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
How you doing?
she kind of just begins like looking at her papers that she's carrying. Is there anyone else living here?
People who are staying here right now. What's up? You looking for someone in particular? You got a picture reference?
I couldn't hear a thing.
Oh, what'd you say?
I couldn't hear a thing that he said.
Yeah,
It's all muffled.
Yeah, you sounded a little muffled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say I basically ask her if, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, there's some people who are staying here. Do you have someone you're looking for? Do you have some sort of picture reference for who you're looking for?
No, can't say, unfortunately. Is there any other houses or mills here?
No, this is the undecided mill. I think you're in the right spot. But without some sort of inclination about why you might be here.
I'm just trying to give some stuff to friends. But
A name might help.
She kind of just looks, scratches her head. She's obviously trying to think of something. Jonathan.
Who sent you?
My boss.
The boss of New Chapter?
How do you know? Yes.
I'll let you in on a secret. I'm in disguise.
I'm sorry.
Is that the Empress or is that Momo who sent you?
No, Momo. Julius?
Okay, step inside. Just come inside, yes.
Oh my god.
You seem like you mean well, but you gotta work on your protocols, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that a lot. Which is why I usually am a bartender, but yes.
I
Hi.
wipe away the makeup and I switch into casual clothes.
Oh, that's the guy that passed out. Is he with you now?
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
They're
Okay.
fast out still.
Or they're a friend of ours.
Are they okay?
Hang on.
They're made of tough stuff. I think it'll take more than some drinks to.
Walleye has
Maybe
to hurl.
Oh.
not inside,
Wall-
Walleye. Take it outside.
Yeah, they're rushing. They like look up from the chair, like, and you hear a hick and like rushing for the door.
Uh,
He's new to the city areas. You know what I mean? It's the cheap drinks.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty tough. Pretty
I
tough.
I have some stuff for you guys.
Where's Momo? What's going on? Why is her sister running the bar?
Bad.
Yeah, that's
Somebody go get Jay. Where's Jay?
I'll sit here. She grabs a chair, pulls it away from the table.
I'll just go over to the elevator and yell down to the basement, Jay!
You see just like a bird, like a metal bird, fly out from the workshop and just kind of land on this bartender's shoulder. Like, what?
Is this Jay?
No.
He's working in his workshop. He sometimes can't be bothered. You know how these smart types are.
Oh, okay. Here, she hands you a together and a envelope.
Fly off with the envelope. Back towards the workshop and I open it up.
Wait, you're taking the envelope?
Yes.
Okay. Is a bird
I try
opening
to
it up?
grab it.
Okay.
No. I grabbed the This is a homunculus servant. This
Okay.
is. It's just a bird though.
Cool.
So like it grabs the envelope and flies back to the workshop and I open it up.
Okay,
I
make
try to grab it before he makes away with it.
Sleight of hand. And then you can test it normally, with another sleight of hand. Jay, with your homunculus.
Ooh.
Yeah, use your homunculus, because I don't think it's, unless you don't have a sheet.
No, when the homunculus servant makes a save, they
Oh.
use their saving throws. I
Okay.
used the homunculus servant.
Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately the bird wasn't fast enough for human reflexes. But yeah, Julius grabs the envelope, and
I kind of thwack the bird. I'm like, get out of here. I aftershock it, actually. I just like punch it the air real quick.
I don't know why she's running the bar. She just kind of came in and told me to leave, but I guess she liked me, so she let me stay.
Well, where's Momo?
I don't know. She just told me to give you these stuff.
She didn't tell anyone where she was going. She just disappeared.
Yeah.
Has there been any sightings of a vigilante named any other vigilantes popping up around, or have they gone dark as well?
They've been coming to me, to the bar, but again, similar to you guys, they've been kicked out, and I think some of them went to a different city altogether. There's some still here, but I just think it's gonna get worse.
Damn. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take a look at whatever she brought in.
Um,
Stumbles back in.
are you okay?
What?
I would like to imagine that even despite swimming, they didn't get quite all the makeup off. Like, it's a little bit sticking to their face still, so it's probably like there's some horrid hybrid between a lizard folk and a Kanku right now wandering through the door. They, they barely managed to pull up a thumbs up.
She grimaces, like giving an awkward smile.
Stumble towards the chair and just collapse in it.
Jay will just roll into the room using kind of like he's like tapping some wires together on like a power supply, making like one of the tiny little jet things go. You're just using that to like steer himself and like roll into the room. Like, oh god. He had a night. Jesus.
They'll be fine eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. But that is
They made their way back. That's
sight to behold.
The next morning they did.
they made their way back. That's better than some people, I'm sure.
Let me.
I'll look
give
at
you-
Julius and be like, "Don't punch my birds."
I try to blow him away again. I don't punch it, but I shoot an aftershock at him.
God damn. Let me give you access to what you guys obtained. So here is the folder.
Ah, what a beautiful folder picture.
And
Vigilante.
here is the letter. I will actually just give it to Julius first for dramatic effect. And then he could choose whether people see it. Eventually you guys are gonna be able to see it, but just want to add drama. Yeah, there's not many prominent vigilantes left here anymore. The few that are, they can't really help all the city, right? There's a clairvoyant, there's this bug person with like a suit, and then there's this mummy looking person. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that's the best trio to be helping the entire city. They like what's the theme? What does the letter say?
You mean to me? From me?
Yeah, she's talking to Julius.
It basically is a list of vigilantes. Some of their names, like their, I guess, vigilante names, the area that they operate in, and some of their abilities. And then it's a sort of list of jobs as well. They seem to be pretty random.
No, the folder. That's the folder. I mean the letter.
Oh, hold on. Did you give me multiple things?
Yep.
Oh, my bad. It was just in the. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. There is so much pain happening in my body. I'm just gonna read it out loud. I'm imagining. Oh, I don't. Well, I guess I don't know if this
Well,
bartender
if you,
is.
hey, if you're reading it out loud, I will give it to everyone.
Oh, I mean, I guess I can read it by myself first. My reaction was to read it out loud, though. I guess just IRL.
There we go.
Mm.
Everyone should have it now.
There it is. Didn't auto pop up.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, I will read it. Just so.
Well, I guess maybe I don't read it out loud.
Hey, man.
I start reading it, and I'm like, maybe she wanted this to be private. I get to so much pain in
What?
my body, and I'm like, maybe this is personal.
Okay. That's fine. So are you guys gonna be sticking around?
Yeah, I guess for a while we're gonna try to make sure whatever is going right here, but who knows what's going on right now? There's so much change happening.
Right. Well, I gotta get to work soon, so
Are you still working? You're still working a new chapter, right?
yeah.
Okay, we're well, yeah, we probably need to stew on this info here for a moment and figure out what our next move is, and I'm sure you'll see us around new chapter again. I've actually got a score to settle with that bouncer, so
Right. I'd be careful. They're different, to say the least.
I'm different.
Yeah. Well, if you need me to contact the vigilantes, or if you need me to contact the people that requested help, just let me know.
Those vigilantes were those people who we were intending to talk to for straightening them out. Are they not? I know you said what do people know about them, but is it are they not doing what they're? Are they acting up? They acting a mess?
No, they're doing what they're supposed to, I guess, but they're just the ones here. Really, they're just the main ones.
Okay. Still doing the work with all the hubbub going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to do some of these, or none of them, just jobs, just let me know. But yeah, otherwise I gotta get back. It's nice to see you all. Goodbye.
I appreciate the help. Sorry it was weird there for a moment. We'll probably still be staying here. Is there a number we can take down for you so that you don't have to come by in person every time?
Yeah, sure. There you go.
I take the digits.
And she leaves. After goodbyes, she leaves.
So these seem like some jobs that Momo wanted us to do. But it might be a good idea to maybe make some introductions with these other vigilantes, so that at least even if we're not working together, you know what I mean, having a positive connection with some other people in town might might be more beneficial to us than like being estranged, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turn to Walleye and I'm like, I guess we were doing some vigilante work in town. We kind of like rolled right back onto that here with this whole Momo thing, but I don't know what your plan is for any of that. If you even want to be involved in that, I have an appointment with this lady who made some suits for us and is going to do some work for me now again. You know, if you're interested, and
They seem like they understand what you're talking about.
I'm like magic suits. I'm like, look at this. And so I turn into what is my temporary costume right now, which is like basically a nice black suit with red accents and like this shoulder cape with a mask.
We're gonna pull out that notebook. It's
And then I like
soggy.
turn it into like my enforcer uniform and then my casual outfits.
They're more focused on their soggy notebook right now.
I try to dry your notebook with prestidigitation.
Cool.
I'll
They
help
write
with
down-
that.
Yeah.
Control water.
They help. They write down
Water.
job. Just no
Job.
punctuation or anything. Just job.
Oh yeah, you need a job. Well, it kind of seems like we all might need jobs right now. But we do have some jobs here at our disposal if your interest is in making some money. Is that why you're saying job or like?
They nod.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I definitely want to go get this work done first. If I could run off before we start doing these jobs, have her perform this ritual on my clothing first. But after that, I would totally be down to go help some people.
I butt in and it's like, I could use your help with something.
Did you get my text messages, Jay? Just look back through the chat for the.
Yeah.
You definitely did, Jay.
Whether or not Jay noticed them or ignored them.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Ooh.
I was hoping you didn't get it, and it was like you just weren't looking at it.
Oh, I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, that's honestly that's so perfect.
I don't know. I'd have to think about how I would do that.
Maybe there was some sort of technology on that dismantled robot that while I helped you just pre-dismantle that might translate to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say Jay was just too focused on what he was doing to notice the phone just constantly buzzing.
I'm like trying to stake out these spots and I'm like too busy blowing his phone up with text messages.
It got a little bit buried underneath like the 20 Constitution rolls.
Right. There was a little bit more too after those where I was like,
Yeah, I see him now.
So Jay's catching up on my text messages and now he's thinking about it. Yeah, Gio, can I like make a quick run to oh man, Amer's shop during the waking hours again?
Sure.
To bring her these materials and money pieces.
Yeah. So we.
I'm sorry for a quick money conversion, but platinum. I mean, not platinum, but that's what it is, right? Platinum. Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Platinum's 10 gold.
Platinum's 10 gold. Thank you, Walleye. You know what my deficiencies are. It's
So,
conversion rates.
you ride over Amers. She sees you walking in. Hello, hello.
Well, hello there. How are you today, Amer? You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Right?
Oh, was anybody else coming with me? I'm like, maybe I would have tried to drag Walleye along so that he could possibly get a suit if he wanted to do some vigilante. I'm like trying to explain to him like she
Them.
makes magical clothes to disguise yourself when you're doing good stuff that you're not allowed to do.
They point at the face paint. Still on their face, kind of.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. Do you even wear any armor? Because this literally might not even have any benefit for you if you're not usually wearing armor.
They don't really look like they're wearing armor. They're just built different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, maybe if you don't want a costume, but that's on you. Hey, it's everybody's taste. I can be a bit dramatic, so I get that.
But as far as Amer is concerned, it's only you, and she called you, she called you Noreen.
She called me Nareen.
Yeah.
Amer, that hurts. I went through the trouble of writing down your name. I'm bad with names, and I'm remembering it. My name, I secretly wiped my face off again, and I'm like, my name is Julius.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Well, yesterday, Amer, we talked about potentially giving myself some new, getting some new clothes made up. Basically, you told me to bring the materials by and some money. I was also wondering, I have some of your previous work. Is there any way that I could get a bit of a discount by, returning these garments, or, in a sort of trade-in fashion?
Return.
Or maybe you recycle it into the process. I don't know. You seem pretty magical. Maybe you can reduce, reuse, recycle.
The previous one. Don't you hear?
Sometimes I miss a few things, and that's something that people have said about me. I try to work on that.
It's okay.
And I flash her a smile.
Where's the materials?
And I bust out the half plate.
Okay.
It's a nice +1. It's some magical armor,
A bit heavy,
pretty sturdy stuff, it seems like.
but okay.
Would and I guess I've never thought to ask, but is this outside your purview here? This stuff last time when you made this armor for me, it pretty much transferred over that lack of stealthiness. Is there any way to remove that as well for a little extra, little extra scratch?
800.
That is a thing to say. 750.
800.
Can I try to persuade her?
Go ahead. 800.
Well, yeah, she's got me there. You know what, Amer, you do good work, so I can't hold you on that. And I
Yeah, well, yeah, it's 800.
So copper pieces is 10 copper pieces to 1 silver, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have enough?
I'm pretty sure I do have enough. I just want to try to get rid of some of these smaller pieces before I go into the gold, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
So I was trying to do the conversion real quick. I guess if we want to pop to someone else while I do that, so we're not wasting time.
Yeah, is anyone else doing anything?
I'm taking a hole.
Honestly, I think I actually would have followed along.
Okay. fair.
In makeup, of course.
Yeah.
Gotta look their best.
What about you, Noreen?
I can't really think of anything.
Gotcha.
You want to help me dig a hole?
Why are you digging a hole?
It's kind of like a garage entrance.
Okay. Sure.
It's a big hole.
I mean, I don't have stone shape yet, but don't think erupting earth would help.
It
It
can you
might.
ping it?
Actually,
it
probably
might.
would.
I definitely think it would, yeah.
Okay.
There is a small explosion of just earth that pretty much does the work for you. I'd say one is enough. And then the rest.
I mean, I only have 2 spell slots of a high enough level for it.
Yeah, well, one is definitely enough. The rest you can just like chuck at it with brute force. It would just be like a foot of dirt you would have to like go through, but like, yeah, you can dig a hole. You might have to like fix it up a bit because it is a 20-foot cube, and I think you're only using 10 of that. But either way, yeah, it's
Your Nurine comes out. It's just like, I don't know if I have anything that can help. I do have this like new spell that I haven't tried out yet, and then just explosion.
I mean, it would technically work, seeing as though I would like essentially cave in one side of a room.
Absolutely. We good, Julius?
Oh yeah, I finished. I guess I was just letting that play out.
Cool. Yeah. So take out however much you need to take out, which is 800.
Yeah, so counting that up, right? I'm counting up the prices. I'm getting my change together, and I like look to her one more time, and I'm like, hey, you know, Momo really has kind of tasked us with protecting the city and stuff. And like, it would go a long way if you could, you know what I mean? Maybe cut us in for a bit of the helping people out discount. You know what I mean? We're trying to do some good work around the city. This is, yeah.
One more persuasion check. No. I
That's
need
fair.
to make money.
You know what? And I can't argue with that.
You've tried.
I gave you a discount, and I don't know, you seem to be ungrateful.
No, I'm totally not ungrateful. Hey, you know, and that's the nature of working in the service industry. People are gonna try to do the dance with you. You know, we danced together. We could, you know, you were more successful in this round. That's the way it goes.
Wally is standing like somewhere near the door, looking more like a disgruntled customer waiting for you to finish up than actually being with you at this point.
Move aside, you're blocking my money. I mean, customers.
And then I take a side step after I give her all the money.
Can I help
Wonderful.
you?
Walleye sets down the shield. They point at the crack in the obsidian in the center. They pull out the notebook, write down how much to fix.
Oh, I don't know. I don't do shields or weapons. I do clothing.
They write down next who does.
Oh, you came for my brother. Didn't you?
Yep, that's right. We were also trying to get that done. I just thought I'd give you some money first so you'd be nice to me, but it
Oh,
turns out that you're not going to do that anyway. So
you're with this fine person.
yes, he is with me.
They're going to flip back to the page where they is written.
Oh, they are with me. They.
Okay. Let me work on this.
I don't know the proper tense, but we are together.
Oh, I don't.
In a completely
I don't do those types of
friend way.
discounts. But I'll get back to you. After this. But my brother did say he was going to help, so he's gonna be here in 2 days.
They make a note in their notebook and start sliding the shield back towards themselves.
Yeah, it's just my brother won't be long. He's not very fast, but he'll come here. But anyways, I gotta take one, so I'll be right back. And she
Okay.
goes.
And
up
so,
to
are we
the room.
basically waiting for her to finish the the work on that?
Yep.
Oh, okay, word. And I guess can we just say that I had described what I was looking for to her as far
Yeah.
as a costume, but I'll probably try to put something together, Gio.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll probably do just like a layout on like Hero Forge or something and send some pics over.
Word. While you guys are waiting, anyone else trying to do something in the city or like wherever you guys are at?
Like this would be like an all day thing.
Yeah, it'd be an
Opening
all-day
up
thing.
this room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I get a long rest in so that I get that spell slot back?
Yeah. Yeah, are you taking like a long nap in the middle of the day?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could do that.
Well, if you go back to like the house map, I had cut down like a bunch of wood to like make furniture and stuff out of. I'm using some of the logs from that to make bracers on the sides of the room. It's the long room underneath the workshop. Basically caving in half of that and making a big ramp that goes up to the surface. It's gonna be like a garage entrance to the workshop.
Sweet
Gotcha.
motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you working on like a mobile? Because I'm pretty much on my way to being like Captain American Batman.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Do as far as like weird off the wall vehicle ideas yet.
Cool. I'm not gonna have you roll for that. That seems like a thing you'd be able to do simply. So a few Walleye and Julius, are you guys waiting at the shop or do you guys want to do something?
From our past experience, how much time did it take her to do that last time? Like, I felt like it was pretty quick.
Yeah, that just wait.
I think from what I remember, I think it just took her like a few hours.
Right. Well, knowing that, I'll just pop out and I'm gonna spend a couple hours watching over enforcer precincts again. I want to kind of keep trying to get a better beat on like kind of having found those bullets going out. I want to just start to try to establish if there's any other weird shit going on at these different precincts around. So whatever the closest one is to Amer's area, I just pop over and I just do some reconnaissance low key, just kind of like vibe and some casual clothes, listen to some music, jog around and shit.
Cool. Perception check. Walleye, are you following Julius, or are you just waiting?
I guess there's nothing better for them to do. They're considering going to the bar again, but nah.
My bad. I don't know why that's on. My bad, dude. But that was the first roll. Was the 16.
Cool. So I'm gonna say with that, you're gonna be able to. Next time I ask you, of when you're gonna do rolls like that, you're gonna have advantage.
Word.
Enforcer precinct related rolls. So just jot
Cool.
that down. Cool. So you come back. Amer has get ready. Here you go. I had to take a little bit more DMT this time around, but we got the
Oh,
job done.
Amer.
What?
I forgot about
Was
the
it-
chocolate juice sleep.
What?
Did you have did something go wrong? You needed a little more juice to get it done, or was it just because this armor was a bit more magical than the last one?
Well, it was because it took me a little bit more time.
Oh, okay.
But
Word.
we're good. We're okay.
Well, I've got to say, Amer, your work's been top notch so far. Being able to have a couple different outfits at my disposal has been truly invaluable.
Yes.
And when they're as tough as armor, you know, it's just like,
Yes.
it's a win-win-win. Win-win-win.
Yes. Anything else?
And I turned to Walleye. Was it just the shield for you, bud? You sure you don't
They
want one of
nod.
those sweet little eye covering masks? you know what I mean? Like,
They write down in
Really?
a notebook. Why would I want that?
it's like it's about the mystique. And then I give Amer a wave and I tell her we'll be on our way.
Okay, well, my brother will.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Can we get his number? Can we go meet him today? I'd love to.
My brother is coming here in 2 days. He said yesterday, so tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
You can
I
meet
guess,
him
is there
here.
a time we should be expecting him, or we could just show up early and kind of hang out? We could bring sandwiches if you want.
I don't like sandwiches.
Are you
Grilled
like
cheese-
more of a quiche? You a quiche gal?
What? What
Well,
is
I
that?
writes down that they'd rather just get there on time.
You can get here at 2 when my store closes.
They write down this information.
Well, all right. No, but so no quiche though. You down for the quiche?
I don't know what quiche is.
Well, we'll have to change that for you. We'll see you later, Amber.
Please leave.
I'll bring a quiche. I'll bring a nice tasty quiche by when we come.
Please don't.
Okay. Bowl of grapes then. Bowl of grapes.
No. hate
All right. Well,
grapes. I'm old.
you know, we'll spitball about it then next time. I'll see you later. You seem like you got a lot of DMT to get to. You take it easy.
Well, I'm done for the day, but goodbye.
You just ask if they have a bunch of drugs to get to.
Oh no, that's how. And I'm as I'm explaining to Walleye about the mystique as we're leaving. I'm like, no, that's how she does her magical clothes thing with the armor and stuff. She's got DMT. There's a whole mirror realm. She takes it, she shapes it. Apparently, the drugs are the gateway. You know, they're selling this stuff on the street. It's pretty. You know, it's one of it's on my list. You know, but it's a.
They write down, so they are taking drugs.
Oh no! Yes, she's definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. She is tripping the fuck out.
And I think she just said she had to do an especially heavy drop to get this bad boy done. So
They just shake their head. They don't have anything more to add on this.
That's the world we're living in, Walleye. You know what I mean? You hungry, bud? You want to catch a snack on the way by? I know a great place for like some Peking duck around here. A little salted pork. That's good stuff.
I want to activate my dive bar tracking senses.
Survival.
Survival.
Yeah.
21.
Wow.
A block away from Amers is a dive bar.
Who pointed it?
With cheap drinks, just as much as the one in Everton.
Excitedly point at it.
Oh, Walleye. I'll have a drink with you, but on my list today was going to put hands on a certain bodyguard here.
They dismissively wave it off as they start walking towards the bar.
I follow Walleye for one drink. Whether that's true or not. Julius.
One drink left. Hit 3 of them.
Okay, I'll have only 4 drinks, okay?
No. Well, however it goes, you might not know this about Julius, but he also has a weakness for the drink that is about to play out right now.
Alright, so roll me Constitution.
It's like one drink.
Saving throw.
Still remember that one drinking contest that Narine actually won.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, here we go.
So after the first round, Julius couldn't hold back anymore. So however much you guys want to drink, you guys Julius's well-being can't really stop.
Alright, just one more drink.
You hold it in pretty well.
I see you doing one more, and I'm trying to like be cool. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
I drink one more.
there.
There you go, Gio.
What's that?
Yeah,
I
well.
put pictures of quiche in the Discord for you.
Thanks, bro.
That looks like
It's an egg pie.
oh my god, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's literally what a quiche is basically pie crust with scrambled egg filling.
Yeah, it's basically like someone put like they wanted an omelet, but they also wanted some like graham cracker crust on the omelet, so they decided to make a pie instead.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
I
definitely
don't
wouldn't.
think
go for that.
anyone would describe it like that, but
Alright, 2 drinks is enough. They're stopping there for now. They still got a whole night left in them, so.
Yeah, so
Julius did better with the second one, but he knows that he should probably keep his shit together.
so it's 1 silver per drink, so however many
I had
you
2.
guys drink, yeah.
And I'm not paying for Julius.
I don't know. I'd imagine that's on Walleye, right? Like,
Mm,
nah, JK, man, you're good.
Yeah, if you start trying to get up before me, I'm getting up before you.
We're
you
both
all
like rushing to put our money down and get up out of the door so nobody has to pay for each other.
Cool. So
Walai's the best kind of drinking buddy because he's like we're neither of us is trying to pay for the other, so it like gets us out of there at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna head back?
I am stopping by a new chapter because like I said, I've got a bone to pick with that. She called me a coward
Okay.
before we left the last time.
Doing a pub crawl, huh?
Yeah, we
Hell
are.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Fucking think she knows me, Walai.
Before that, Narina and Jay, you guys, what are you guys doing?
Walai and Julius's pub crawl. Are the ages.
Just working.
I think at some point I probably would have told Jay about like there seems to be some like enforcers around here that weren't here before, and also Phaenar's house is completely destroyed.
Kind of like raise an eyebrow that like they completely demolished Phaenar's house.
Mhm.
But I'll make a note to like install some like surveillance cameras around the perimeter of the property.
And it looks like something happened there recently. There was some like very recently disturbed dirt over by where the graves were.
They probably just finished like resetting that plot of land to where it didn't look like anything really happened to it. They probably just got done with the project of demolition.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. That was a big basement. I can't imagine it was a quick process to fill that entire basement back up.
yeah. I'm surprised they filled it in and didn't just like implode the foundation and like have it cave in.
That would have been too noisy, I think.
But hauling that much gravel wouldn't be conspicuous?
Oh, I'm not even there.
Yeah, you're about to pub crawl.
Pub crawl 2023.
Fair point, as I like bump a wire with my elbow and just like send a small rocket like shooting across the room. Just up. Yeah.
Cool. You guys doing anything else?
No.
Cool.
Maybe I have a vague feeling of like maybe somebody should have gone with Julie and Walleye, but
And as you're thinking that, we go over to our two pub crawlers, where they stand in front of a bar, and they see the.
And I look at
woman-
Walleye. I look at Walleye and I say, I'm gonna talk to. Oh, is this the same bartender outside? I mean, the same
the bouncer, yeah.
bouncer. I turn to Walleye and say, "You can go in and get some drinks. I've got a conversation to have with this bouncer, unless you want to stay here. But I think this is something that I wanted to do." So
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Waits for you to start talking with the bouncer. They're 100% gonna slip in when they're not looking.
And so I walk up and I shout for the bartender, not like super crazy or anything, but I'm just like, "Hey, you know what I mean? We had some words the last time I was here." And I kind of like square up on him.
Make a stealth check.
Or actually,
Walleye.
I'm gonna. So knowing that Walleye's gonna try to slip in, I like block him on this side, like casually, and I start to like try to talk to them.
Fine.
How
Okay,
distracting can
so see,
Can I roll a distraction check, Gio? No.
Maybe I'll say performance.
All right, not my worst. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks,
Nice.
no whammies.
So although Walleye isn't a very Walleye's just casually going in there.
Yeah, no, they're not trying that hard.
However, you being the very larger than life personality that you are able to distract just enough for Walleye to slip in.
Sweet.
Once they get in, though, the woman realizes that someone went in without
Look at me.
without her knowing.
And before,
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to try to keep her engaged. So before she can even engage with that idea, right? I want to be like, look, all right, you got a few sucker punches in before, but I didn't come here to ambush you, all right? I'm trying to challenge you to some type of skirmish here. I want to see which of us is really the better fighter.
And with that, we're gonna enter combat.
I should have just ambushed her.
While I assume you're gonna get drinks. Cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, at least there's only two of us.
wow, look at that. That one.
Ah!
Holy shit.
Well, I guess we have a definitive answer about who's faster.
So, these drinks are gonna cost like 1 gold minimum. So, however much you're drinking, it's gonna be 1 gold.
I tell her,
Wonderful.
can I say before we start, we should take this to the back, like seeing her kind of get ready. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to draw any unwanted attention.
Every
I'm not here to
30
cause
seconds is
problems
1
for
drink
your
for
boss.
Walleye.
Oh god, I'm
Holy
gonna have to
shit.
carry Walleye out of here if I could carry myself out.
I think I got the perfect.
So every 5 rounds of combat, I guess. I don't know.
Something like that. Let's see. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's do this song. How to find a good song. Boom. Okay. She does not move. She stands where she is. And she begins her turn by throwing 2 meteor hammer attacks at you. 18 and 10.
And I basically, I'm gonna say I'm working with footwork right now, and so I see her reeling up and getting ready. And although I'm slow on the initiative, I sort of dodge out of the way of her attacks.
Both of them? Nice.
Yeah.
And then she does.
So that's my bad. I'm wearing that new armor, Geo, just so you
Gotcha.
know what your goals are here. So I'm at a 20 right now.
Nice, dude. After those 2 meteor hammer attacks, she does Moonlight Chains, and you've seen this before being used on Walleye.
Creature within 60 feet must make a DC 16 strength saving throw or be restrained by ethereal chains for 1 minute. A creature restrained by these chains must succeed a DC to free themselves. Okay, word. DC 16 strength, right?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oof, you are restrained, my friend.
Oh no.
Where is the restrained one? There we go. But that is going to be your turn.
Okay, word. And then so restrained. What does restrained actually do?
So,
I'm sorry.
Restrained means that your speed
Walleye,
becomes
though.
0, your disadvantage on attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
yep.
Sweet.
I have
Okay.
a list. That's why I know this so fast.
Thanks, Walleye. Cool. So I'm going to, right, having been restrained, I'm going to restore balance on myself so that I can make an attack without being at disadvantage. And I'm going to go ahead and what you call it? Or no, I'll use my bonus action first to cast Hex. That's the first thing I'll do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will put on this blue mark.
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You do extra damage, necrotic.
Not
The
even a
target
DC.
whenever you. Nope.
Cool. Yes.
Also, choose the ability you cast when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. Yep. So, yeah. So I'm basically going to say dexterity checks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast, and I'll again use my my restore balance to make that first shot not at disadvantage.
Gotcha. 17 does not hit.
Oh damn! Oof. Okay. And then so I'll do the second hit.
$22 hits, or yeah.
And yeah, so and then I'll use that one to push her back 10 feet.
Nice.
Hopefully breaking this this restraint or grapple element.
It doesn't say when you make one, so make one for me at the end of your turn. A strength. Unless you. Oh no, you already made it. Never mind. Cool.
Yeah, so even when she's away from me, she it still restrains me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to use. Do I need to use my action to do that?
You.
I could get frisky with her and try to blast her off.
Oh wait, you didn't make one this turn. My bad. At the end of yes, so let's just say at the end of your turn, make a strength saving throw.
Okay, yeah, well that's the end for me. So, oof. Oh,
Unfortunately.
well, I had it on disadvantage, but both of them would be.
Either way, not a good look. So,
I like try to wiggle free.
So your turn
Oh,
passes.
I'm sorry, Gio.
Yeah, go ahead.
She also takes a little bit extra damage from that.
How much?
5 more damage from that Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Necrotic damage. I don't know if she's vulnerable.
Hurt. Cool. So your turn passes, and while I's drinking his heart out, or their heart out, the Empress notices you, and she gives you a nod.
Nod back. Sorry, I'm eating a crab rangoon.
Yeah, I wouldn't grab the
Eating
snack. I was not involved in this fight.
That's fine. You here for more trouble? Takes a
I point at the glass. Take a swig.
Not gonna help.
Shrugs.
She's gonna move over a little bit. Now it is the bouncer's turn. So once again, she is going to make 2 meteor hammer attacks at you, Julius, with advantage. 16 and 23.
I'm gonna shield the 23.
Ooh. Nice. Does it completely block it?
Yeah. My AC becomes 25.
What? You're fucking
Well,
shitting
shield
me.
is +5.
Yeah, shield is a +5 to your AC.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, okay. Nice. Neither hit.
I just don't get to use shield very often. I'm sorry. So
No, you're good. Um. Oh, sorry. I didn't even move up.
so my shield glows, yeah, and like an actual projection of a shield, like a bigger projection of my like round buckler appears.
Gotcha.
Actually tries to hit me.
Not even gonna be using anything else. So it is now your turn.
Yeah, so then I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll try to double Eldritch Blaster. And then, or actually, I'm going to use my bonus action again first to now Hexblade's Curse. And so I say, you know what I mean? Like some of the tattoo on my face kind of lights up and it shoots out and sort of like imprints itself on her chest. Or on their chest, maybe. I don't know if we've revealed what's going on there.
Oh, yeah. So she's definitely a woman. A her.
Yeah, and so it hits her right square in the center. This one also is not a safe or anything, Geo.
God damn.
But I get some more bonus damage, and my crits are on 19s now.
Yeah, so she is double cursed.
And so then, yeah, then I'm going to give some more Eldritch Blasts. So I crit
26
one of them.
definitely hit. Yeah, that one definitely hits.
And so I pushed her back 10. And then I guess the 12 wouldn't hit. But so here's the extra damage for both of those. So 6 more plus plus 3. So
9.
9 plus 11. Man, that was a terrible damage. I have the crit set up right, by the way, Geo.
Yeah. Yeah, that first roll was kind of rough.
Oh. yeah. But yeah.
Cool. So,
Actually, I don't think that is set up right. It's supposed to have my... Huh. For some reason, my charisma is turned off on the damage of the John. Can you add 3 more to that? Or, sorry, 6 more? I didn't realize... I have Agonizing Blast, so it's supposed to be adding my charisma, but
okay.
for some reason it was turned off. I'm sorry.
how much? 6?
6 more, yeah.
Cool. So, is that your turn?
Yep, so it pushes her back that 5 feet, and then my movement is 0, right?
Yeah. Roll.
Okay, and so yeah, I'll just...
Yeah, roll.
Yeah, I'll roll that strength one more time. All right, guess I'm not getting that.
So
I'm really just trying to like, I keep pushing her back a little bit, and like she's trying to hit me, and I'm like squirming, you know what I mean? And I double curse her, and then it's her turn.
Again, while this is going on, the Empress is just kind of eyeballing you while I.
Okay.
Where are you from?
You take a drink. They search for a bar napkin.
You grab one.
Write down not far.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all they write down.
She grabs the napkin. She reads it. Puts it down. Ah. She gets a little bit closer.
Alright.
Anyways, the bouncer is gonna go ahead and she is going to cast. She's gonna whip up a meteor hammer, spin it really fast, and she's casting Yamakato's breath. So,
Whoa.
make me a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
All right. Well, I'm not as bad at that one. But I guess it doesn't matter.
You take the full 22 cold
Oof.
damage. Then she will walk up and again swing at you with her meteor hammers.
Ouch.
26 and 25.
Oh boy. Well, I think she might have me here.
Both hit?
Yeah, both of those do hit.
Cool. So 9 and 13.
Ooh, and yeah, she knocks me out. What is that? 13, 14, 15. Yeah, oh yeah, that's more than enough.
That's what happens when you pick fights.
On your turn, make me a death saving throw.
Oh my god, you're actually getting your ass kicked out there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Walleye's too busy. Walleye's too busy. Not really, but...
How do you actually roll a death save?
Uh,
just
Click on
roll
your
it.
death save.
It should be
button.
like right where you're hit.
Oh, there it is.
You passed that one.
Nice.
Luckily.
Cool. So after that, Yaretsu's gonna say it's a little quiet. Do you wanna
Tap my throat. Do an X with my fingers.
don't you wanna
Okay.
check on them?
They look back. They do a dismissive hand wave.
Are you? You're not standing up, are you? You're just still sitting.
No,
there?
I'm sitting. Yeah, I'm sitting down at the bar.
So she scooches her stool closer to you. And then
Okay.
she will. The bouncer will. How much do you weigh, Julius?
I don't think I really thought about it. Let me see if I
rough
can
estimate.
that. Probably like 200 to 220.
Cool.
Plus armor and all that.
Plus armor.
Yeah, plus armor and all that.
I guess.
I don't know how that factors in with the.
Getting her Bowser swung too.
Cool. So we're gonna say that you're kind of knocked out, maybe a little bit. So she's not going to fight you, luckily. But she's going to take you inside. She gets to the middle of the dance floor, drops you, and looks over to the Empress. She kind of just looks over her shoulder and waves her off.
Do I need to make any more death saves?
No, you're good. When she leaves, when the banter leaves, give me 1 second.
My makeup's all smeared off because it looks like I got my butt kicked.
Oh, definitely.
Like bleeding a lot. It's like smearing the makeup.
Oh wow, she doesn't actually have. Okay, so she is going to walk up to you, Julius, and she is going to tap you very lightly, casting a Cure Wounds. So I think with that you're pretty up right now.
So I imagine I gasp and I sit up real fast. Maybe I almost headbutt her, you know what I mean? And I'm like, where'd the fucking bouncer go? I'm like, did you knock me out? Is that what happened? What's going on here?
No, but you, again, like I said, you don't want to fight her.
I almost had her. Okay.
Sure.
If I was just a little more chunky, all right, I had a chance.
She tries to pick you up, and as she is picking you up, she kind of dabs you up. You're chunky enough.
No, I need more beef, man. That's it's my one thing. I got the moves, but it's just once they get me, they got me, you know.
Aw, don't cry. A strong man like you.
Right, I'm cool. And I start to laugh it off, and I'm like, no, but it was a great fight, though. I'll be back. I'm gonna train some. She's not gonna know what hit her.
Don't, unless you need something.
I mean, I need a good sparring partner every now and then.
Maybe.
And I like her style. She seems like she's got a lot of magic going on with those meteor hammer things. That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to. You got to challenge. You know, you always got to keep challenging to move forward.
You could always try to take the throne.
Did you say take the throne?
Sure.
Were you even listening to what I was just saying just now?
You could always
I feel like you weren't
try.
listening. Yeah, but how is that at all connected to what I was I'm saying? Were you listening to what I was saying? Because it feels like you just came out of left field with something.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. What do you want from me right now? I was just unconscious 3 seconds ago. Okay, well you gotta give it to me straight here, lady.
Look, she looks back at Walleye.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at you, Julius.
Walleye looks rather apathetic to your situation, I'm sorry to say. The kind of look that says you walked yourself into this one.
You're more my type.
You said I'm more your. Listen, lady, I don't want anything to do with your throne or whatever it is. I mean, you are quite attractive, as I will point out here. So you know what I mean. Would be remiss if I didn't say that. But that's not the point. Okay, we must stay focused out here. All right.
You gonna hit her with "I prefer your sister"?
I mean, I don't know that I would say that. Momo's more like a little sister. You know what I mean? In my opinion. No disrespect, but you haven't been very nice. I like nice people.
Oh
I
well.
wouldn't exactly call Momo nice to you.
Well, that's why she's more of a little sister. You know what I mean? It's like we've got a different relationship.
Oh well. Next time.
I just need some training. What do you? I gotta. Where'd that bouncer go? I gotta go talk to that bouncer. See if they're. You know what I mean? What do you? What do you? Do you just go around asking people to like take the throne from you? Is that your thing right now? Is it what is that?
A little bit. Do you want it?
You got to chill.
I mean, all you have to do is beat me.
Beat you in a
Make
fight?
me submit.
All right. I mean, I hear where you're going with that. but as I said, well, I mean, I'd be down to give it a try. Can I get a full heal here?
Oh,
You
she
know
did
what I
heal
mean?
you. That higher level cast, that is 26 additional healing.
Oh, I did not. Oh man, she just what level higher level is that?
Do you want to know?
I mean, yeah. Well, should
That's
I roll?
7th level.
Yeah, that's
I
7.
think.
Yeah, that is 7th level.
So a super powerful heal. Not only am I super healed, but I feel amazing, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody would ever accuse me of turning down the opportunity for a good fight. That was a pretty strong cast of that magic there. You must be pretty strong. Let's do it. You want to go outside, or I don't want to fuck the.
Well,
What happens if I lose? Are you gonna have to kill? Is it like a to the death kind of thing? Because like I'm not really down with that. I usually, like to learn from my mistakes, not die from them. So
we'll see.
it's a personal.
Walleye is pulling out the notebook. Maybe you should learn from your last mistake first.
I'm working on it. The footwork I think is where I
They
fell off.
write
but also
down,
the
clearly not.
chunkiness. I gotta get my chunkiness up, and those are things I'm learning from right now. But the opportunities are here. So yeah, again, this isn't a to the death kind of thing, right?
Walleye rolls their eyes and just goes back to the bar.
We'll see.
Or turns around to the bar.
Did you just say wield C? That's so not reassuring.
We'll see what happens. She gives you a smile.
Like, is it like a murdery smile? Is it murdery?
Insight. Hey, for all you know, maybe she wants you bad. Maybe this is to kill you. You're not sure.
knowing Julius, and having been at a thing before this, I walk up to the bar. I ask for a shot of tequila. Like, I lean way too far over the bar, and I'm like, "Let me get a shot of tequila, please."
Here you go.
I take the shot, I slam it, and I say, "You know what I mean? Onward and upward." But I need to take a short rest first. So give me like an hour.
Cool. So we are going to end it there for tonight.
Word.
The Noreen and Jay, if you wanted to do something, like while this was taking place, you can message me and then we could arrange something like before next session.
All right.
But with that, the session is over.
Okay.